Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese dramaland in the past week. We're finally in July, and dramas are lined up to take advantage of the 2 months where most of the students are off, quotation mark, and free, and having all the time in the world to fight their fandom fights. So let's go through them one by one. At the end of last week, on the 27th, we actually have a drama that aired that I didn't even notice until this week. It's the type of drama that I no longer am interested in, and because it's led by these two leads that I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any Oscar-winning performances. So this is the 33 episodes Youku period fantasy drama 天香, The Eternal Fragrance, led by Song Weilong and Ju Jingyi. It's not the first time they've worked together, I think. And then somehow I remember there are other dramas very similar to this. I almost had the deja vu situation when I look at the title. I was like, is this a new drama? Why does it look like or sound like exactly an older drama that happened a long time ago? Anyway, this one is airing on Youku already. If they are your cup of tea, you can go and take a look. Then we have a very, very short drama that airdropped on Tencent on the 2nd. Only 3 episodes, called 画梦录. And it wasn't so long ago when they started shooting the drama. I remember very clearly. 民国 setting drama led by 2 female leads, Dai Luwa and Tang Shiyi. And it's airing 1 episode per day, so 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Tomorrow, when it finishes airing all 3 episodes, I'll just go and watch it because that makes my life easier. This is a story about a painter who forges ancient painting, who's a lady. And she's hired by another lady, I think, and looking at it from the trailer, it definitely is trying to go a little bit at the GL angle. We've had a couple of dramas like that in the past few years that are set in Mingguo that has this vibe, and I'll see if these two can work out an interesting chemistry. Usually for this type of same gender couple drama, if I sense too eager an intention from the creators to sell it, then I immediately get put off. So when I was watching the trailer, I have the sort of like an inkling of this is like trying to push it a little bit too much. Also, like their social media account is definitely very straightforward about they're still selling on it. Usually to me this is not a good sign for this type of drama, but I will go and look at it and see if it's worth watching or talking about. Then later today on the 3rd, there will be a drama that will air on Youku, and I definitely will go and check it out. It is called 悬案 Unsettled Case. This is a contemporary crime drama of, I believe, 2 cases. Each case actually features a almost separate cast. For example, the first one features Wang Chuanjun, Jiang Qilin. The second one has Yue Yunpeng. The cool thing is it is directed by Suan, or Lao Suan, or Old Suan, which is actually this person's artist name. He is the director who directed 边水往事 and 反人类暴行, and he is from kind of the 正武 package, but not exactly the same. He's technically the son-in-law of the most veteran director of 正武阳光 Daylight Entertainment, Kong Sheng. So that relationship means he's a part of 正武's team, but not exactly. He's worked with 正武's projects, but a lot of other projects that are actually completely independent from 正武. You know, 反人类暴行, right? It was the best drama to me, hands down, last year in 2025, and he really hasn't failed any project. Even though there are projects he's done that I'm not a huge fan of, I have to give that he's a pretty good director in terms of overall in control of production quality and so knowing very well the tradition of cinema language. So because it's his direction, I definitely will go and check it out, and hopefully it's a worth watching drama. Then on Sunday the 5th, that would be, I call, official first day of summer holiday slot Chinese young audience targeted drama war, the first phase. Because on that one day, we have 3 dramas in this category that airs on 3 different platforms, as if they've coordinated it and then officially started the battle of the market share on the same day. So let's get through them one by one. First, on Tencent, a 36 episode set in Mingguo drama that is another same gender couple definitely selling it hard type of drama, and will remind you of a lot of similar dramas in the last couple of years. 京城奇谭 literally means the capital cities, sort of like magical or really interesting or strange or fascinating detectives. The official English title is actually Cases Between Us. So the English title is selling it so hard, right? Between Us. So who are us? Well, in this case, 2 guys played by Zhai Zilu and Ma Sichao, and they are this fictional kind of like police bureau in Mingguo time people in the capital city and cases breaking and bantering and two guys, right, selling it hard. They've released a trailer to warm up to the starting of the airing, and clearly they're selling the couple. I think the selling of the couple is more emphasized in the trailer than the actual cases they're gonna break, which makes me worried because every detective coupling drama that has ever worked in drama history, regardless of which country produces it, first and foremost needs to do the cases well. And then you do the couple well, and then it works. If you only care about doing the couple, it's gonna fail or it's gonna get criticized. Even to IPs like Sherlock. By the time they got to season 4, people criticize the drama for just totally selling the coupling of Sherlock and John, but the cases start to go like more and more like a Korean soap opera drama. If that happens to one of the biggest IPs in this category in the world, right, it will happen to everything else. It also has happened to My Roommate is a Detective. The first season was fine because it was written by somebody who was actually good at writing, and then the couple worked because the cases worked, and then on top of that, the coupling worked. But then they did a second quotation mark season that's actually not really officially the second of that story, but then that one is only focused on selling CP and not cases, and it tanked pretty much. Like nobody really cares about it. Even I couldn't finish watching it, although I like Zhang Yunlong and Hu Yitian. That is a clear case of the past telling you for this type of drama, you can focus on selling. The selling only happens when you have the foundation. It's like the tip of the pyramids. You need all the things to be built up to the point, and then the tip will shine. If you only want the tip to float in the air, it will crash and it will not work. I worry about this drama based on its trailer because it's selling very, very hard. Personally, also for Ma Sichao and Zhai Zilu pairing to work, it's kind of hard for my brain to compute. Honestly speaking, like that period drama that happened at the beginning of 25 or 4, that period drama with Zhai Zilu and Hu Bingqing. I feel in that drama, Zhai Zilu has a stronger chemistry with the other guy because they kind of like pair up. You can sense they complement each other, like Chen Zixi and Jiang Yan in Where Winds Meet. Sorry, I'm going far off the track. It's not drama world, and most of the people watching my videos, if you don't play the game, you don't understand what I'm talking about. But if you play the CN version that recently has opened a new map and they actually show you how these two characters first met in the game, like that's how you create a couple when you write, and it works instantly. Like in the first scene in that game, when these two characters meet, among like the 10 lines they've exchanged, it's already showing you the different characters, the different personalities, how they complement each other, and they're definitely destined forever together. These days, the best writings, the best cutscenes, the best cinematography actually happens in gaming, not in drama land. You wonder why. Anyway, I'm going off track too much, but this drama is airing on Sunday, so we'll check it out, and I hope I didn't jinx it. But if I did, what can I say? It happens after 9 years of doing the same thing, day in and day out. Out of Tencent into iQIYI, let's talk about their drama airing on Sunday. This is a more typical male and female contemporary romantic drama, 灿如繁星, Road to Success. 32 episodes drama led by Yu Shuxing and Chen Jingke, and they've released a new trailer too. This is the drama about the lady is a teacher, I think, of a school, and then the guy is a new football or soccer coach. So this is a story between her, the coach, the team, kind of typical iQIYI drama, typical involving Yu Shuxing as the female lead contemporary romantic drama. Based on the trailer, I think she's tuned it down a little bit in terms of like looking like 15-year-old and being cute all the time. That's just awkward for adults to act, but it's targeted to her specific fandom. In this one, I think because of her character setup, she's literally a teacher to a group of kids. If she still acts like she's younger than them, it's gonna be odd. So she has to age herself up a little bit, but still there's a hint of playing cute, which is, that is so not actually what naturally Yu Shuxing vibes like. If you've ever seen her before she got to the idol world, how she talks and her voice naturally is actually much more like me, like a lower voice, and then not like the cute girl like, but whatever. It still has like a lot of makeup and a lot of like whitening skin and popular internet makeup style in the drama that I can't deal with. But anyway, it's just the trailer. Maybe the actual drama wouldn't look too weird once you have the 32 episodes there. I will try my best to check it out too, but I wouldn't have very high hope for it. This type of drama on iQIYI happens how many times a year? And if we get one out of the whole year that actually is watchable, I would consider it a success for the whole category. That is how these dramas are these days in Chinese drama land. Then the last one on Sunday that's gonna air, joining into this battle will come from mango. This is the drama 野狗骨头 means stray dog bone. That's the direct translation, although English translation is very squishy and soft. It is love for you. You cannot be more generic than that. Who knows what you mean by love for you? Every drama can actually have a subtitle called love for you. If I were there, I would change the title, right? I will make it sexy. And you're casting two strong featured actors and definitely like a very tortured background story for the young love to have based on the trailer. So why you English title it in such a cotton candy way? I don't understand. Anyway, this is the drama that's played by Song Wei-long and Zhang Jingyi, and they've released a new trailer, and you can tell this is a pair of leading characters who know each other since they were kids, and there were like a lot of trauma when they grow up, and then they're kind of like, there really isn't another person in the world who would be able to understand me as well as you do because we grew up together under those circumstances type of drama. Happens to idol dramaland, romantic dramaland in every country. A lot of times I can think of like 10 dramas of such setup. Anyway, it's one of those ones. These two leads are, in a way, I think similarly good looking. They're both having very strong bone features, and you can imagine them pairing up, like having this striking looking kind of couple on screen, and the trailer doesn't look too bad. I will definitely go and check it out. Obviously, the only thing that you should worry about is whether they can work out the chemistry and whether Song Wei-long's acting is gonna work at all. It's Song Wei-long after all. There are two things about him that's indisputable. One thing is he's physically really good looking. Second is he cannot act. These two things are actually equally true in his case. I, as a person, will never refuse looking at him on screen because it's just pleasing. It's a good view. People like to look at pretty things. It's our nature. But on the other hand, I know I traded for, I'm not gonna get great performances out of this. Okay, I'm just only gonna look at a very pretty face moving in 3D space that's being captured by a camera. That's it. Until the drama happens, we shall see. And this would be round one of the major platforms fighting for summer holiday. And on Sunday, if I have time, which will be tricky because that day I would actually be traveling, I shall see if I would have my first verdict about who might have the highest chance to win the first round of competition. And it's only the beginning. We have 2 months to go, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like another 10 dramas at least. And let's sit tight, eat our melon, drink our tea, and see who is gonna eventually win this big battle at the end of the season. And also, I sincerely wish everyone in Europe will have a kinder July and August. And I'm kind of really appreciative of the fact that when I left England years ago, I didn't go back to Europe. I picked North America. If it's not anything, at least in Canada and the US, AC is a normal, installed, pretty much everywhere thing, even though Winnipeg really only gets like needing AC for 2 weeks every year, maybe even less than that. Still, it's a good thing to know you have it when you need it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Live long, hope the weather treats you well, stay healthy, and happy drama watching.